Hey guys, so usually I do trash talk or just discussions about my feelings on certain things. I haven't been able to really do much lately because of work, and a lot of the stuff I want to do really involves a lot of editing, and I don't have the software for that yet. So today I'm going to do something completely different. I am going to do my best version of a makeup tutorial for us poor girls. Because we all know half of us cannot afford Sephora brand makeup. So I'm going to show you what I'll be using today. So for my base foundation, I will be using L'Oreal True Match liquid, and then a CoverGirl Clean Professionals powder. I also have an e.l.f. bronzer and highlighter, and e.l.f. blush. I know I've used a lot of it. I'm a waitress, so I have to wear makeup a lot. And then I will be also using Revlon Photography Eye Contour Kit. I'm still learning how to do that myself, so bear with me. I have LA Colors. I can never pronounce if it's matte or matte. Liquid eyeliner. I love it though. I'm still working on that as well. And then this is just an old Claire's pen style eyeliner for my bottom line. I'll also be using Maybelline New York Eye Studio for, there it is, my brow, because I just kind of darken it up because I have foundation all over. I don't want it to look kind of pasty or whatever. So the first thing I do is I pour a little bit of my liquid foundation on one of these. If I can open it, I struggle. Just, you don't need a lot because this thing can have a lot of coverage. There you go. Come on. Come on out. Ooh, that's about enough. And then I take a Q-tip, trying to find the camera, just kind of dab it in there. And then I just kind of dot for now. Just along my face, just so I know where to get my hair out of the way. Where to do the coverage. Now, I am not a makeup guru, guys. I actually suck at makeup, and I could use a lot of advice on how to do proper makeup, but this is just the way I do it, and it's easy for me. So I know a lot of girls who struggle doing makeup. This is like an easy, very, very easy way to apply makeup. And it doesn't take too long either. So just kind of dot around a little because you're going to kind of dab it in with another makeup sponge. Yeah, I know I look like I had the chicken pox. But it kind of this just helps me keep it from getting, too much in one spot. I mean, everyone has their own opinion. That's fine. Okay, so I got that. I better make sure I don't get makeup on my husband's play mats. He'll kill me. So I'm going to take, one of these little spongy things and just kind of dab, 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 dab. To blend it in. You want to make sure you get around your eyes. I'll kind of do a dab and a rub a little bit. I mean, it's all up to you and how comfortable you feel doing it. May need a little bit more because I don't think I poured enough on there yet. Be careful around your eyes because it feels funny when you kind of poke yourself in the nose or the nose of the eye with one of these things. I've done that many a time. Like I said, I do makeup almost every day for my job. I know it sounds shallow, but when you work in food service and you work for tips, your looks can really determine how much money you make. And it's sad. It really is. I am not a very pretty person, so that's why I kind of have to make myself look good. I mean, my husband says I'm beautiful, but he has no choice but to say that. If he doesn't, I'll kill him. I know my hair is probably in the way, and I'll fix that later. So I just kind of bring it around. I might add just a little bit more because it just doesn't seem like I did enough. You add what you think is enough for you. You don't want it too heavy because, especially in the summertime, motherfucker, especially in the summertime. You know, it gets hot, you get sweaty. I just hit my eyebrow. Um, so, you know, you don't want to do too much, but do enough to where you feel like it's covered. I'm not gonna be one of those like you have to do it this way or, you know, it's not gonna look good. This is just my own personal intake on how to apply makeup for those who can't afford the expensive stuff and who can't do, you know, the contouring or whatever it is. I can't do that to save my life. So I just do a basic makeup applications. Make sure you get around your eyes. If you have dark under eyes like I do, due to lack of sleep, allergies, stress, you definitely want to get that. All right, the next thing I'm going to be doing is applying my CoverGirl Clean Professional powder. It just gives your face more of a softer look. And you don't need a lot, just a little. I know, I feel like an old lady using an old powder puff, but I grew up using these. My Nana used to let me play with her makeup all the time, and she would give me her powder puffs, and I would powder puff myself away. There we go. Just want to dab a little, kind of make sure you get around the eyes, the forehead. Should probably plug in my light so I can see what I'm doing, but that's okay. All right, so that's done. You don't need a lot of that at all. It just gives your face a softer look. So next I'm using my e.l.f. Bronzer and highlighter. I just mix it. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, to be honest, but this is how I do it. And it ends up turning out, getting makeup all over my husband's stuff. He's going to kill me later. It ends up making it look really good. So I use the big full face brush, and I kind of just go slowly around my whole face because I want to give it a bit of a glow. I'm trying to do this away from my husband's play mats. He plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that good stuff. And if I get makeup on there, I'm dead. These things are not cheap. There you go. You just want to kind of cover your face with it. It just, like I said, it just bronzes you up a little, gives you a little bit more color. And it also at the same time it highlights. Sorry, I got some makeup in my eye. You don't forget your nose. Your nose is a very important part. You know, you want to kind of extenuate that out a little bit. I got hair in my eye. There you go. Damn cat hair. So you can definitely tell I am not the best at this. The lighting in my room sucks at the moment, guys. So bear with me. All right, this you really don't need a lot. I'm struggling to get it onto my my brush. It's a pain in the booty. The nose, get around the cheek. Oh no. Okay. All right. Next, I'm using my e.l.f. blush. This is just a basic pink. I like a lot of color to my cheeks, not like a massive amount, but enough to, you know, highlight them. So a little bit of this, and I just kind of do upward strokes along your cheekbone. A lot of people kind of do this weird face or this. I don't. I've got high cheekbones due to the very little Native American in me. Very little. That's the only feature I have of my Chippewa ancestry. So I just go along my cheekbones. So it kind of gives it a nice pink as I make another mess. So if you guys don't hear from me for quite a while, that means my husband killed me. Yeah. So do the same thing on this side. You just want to do slight upward strokes. I kind of use a lot. I don't know why. I always feel like I don't add enough. And I kind of go around my chin just to add, and my forehead, just to add a little bit more color and highlight it. I mean, you don't really notice it. You just notice it's brighter. Okay. That's my cat meowing in the background. All right, next one is what's really hard for me. It is my eyeshadow. So we're going to start with this bottom, this one right here. That's going to cover this whole area. And then I also put it under here just to, you know, get rid of the dark spots. But this is kind of like a base shadow, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure exactly the name of it. You can ask the gurus on there. I'm really not the greatest at this, but hey, I'm having fun doing it, and it's helping me kill time until I gotta pick up my son from school. So this is also good for you moms who are in a hurry to get makeup on, and you just don't want to spend 40 hours doing makeup. I don't even know why I'm doing makeup. I don't even need to do it today. I don't have to work. Okay. So I already went on over my top. I'm going to go underneath. It just, when you want to get rid of the under eye bag look, always take the lightest, something lighter than the foundation you use. And this is lighter than my foundation, but I have really bad under eye bags. Part of it's from not sleeping for, 7.5 years. Yeah, having kids, you don't sleep. Okay. Next, I'm going to go with the gold, which is this one. All right, that just goes right on the lid. So I'm just going to I try to go light because my hands are really shaky. So I try not to do too, hard of a push on this. Sorry, guys, that was my phone. It's probably my husband texting me. A lot of you guys might recognize that. That is from Team 4-Star. In case you're wondering, I do not own that. They do parodies to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and many other animes. I would recommend hitting them up. They are hilarious if you like, anime. Sorry, somebody was calling me. I'm going to ignore it. That's Popo's laugh from Dragon Ball Z parody from Team 4-Star. I'm going to have to keep saying that every time it does it. But yeah, this is the gold. I know it looks kind of weird in the camera. But after a while, it does look better because I will add a little bit of glitter. I think I grabbed the wrong glitter, though. I have to pull the other one out of my makeup because I use a special glitter for that. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is the crease. Now, that is where I have a lot of struggle because it just gets everywhere. So I'll show you, when it happens, what I do to kind of get rid of it. So I don't use a lot because it's a really dark color. So I use the crease brush. This is an e.l.f. crease brush. There you go. It's much smaller than my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush that I was just using. You can tell it's very different. And my face brush was also e.l.f. I like e.l.f. It is cheap, affordable, and actually their products are really good and they're very good quality. I have never had an issue with my e.l.f. products before. And you can get them at Walmart. So, alright. So you just kind of want to dab a little bit, and I'm going to probably mess up. So I'll show you how I kind of adjust it. And I'm partially blind, so seeing what I'm doing is not an easy thing. Yeah, you see how I messed up right there? Big time. What I do is I'll take my foundation pad and I use it as whoopsies. I use it as a bit of an eraser. To just kind of slim that down a little. And it didn't work today. Of course not. Sorry, I'll be using another eyeshadow over this one. Over top around my brow area. But yeah, doing that, this part has always been really hard on me. I've never really had a lot of success with it. But I try, one eye will probably look way better. This eye will probably look way better. Dab it a little bit. You want to try to get as much of that powder off as you can, or it's just gonna get everywhere. I kind of go back and forth slowly. Not too bad. My eyes are still really dark though. I don't think I had enough on there. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit of a loon today. Didn't get a lot of sleep. I usually sleep during the day, so I'm shocked that I'm even awake. Alright, I gotta kind of go back over this one a little bit. I gotta adjust that side. I could use a lot of advice. So if any makeup people are on here who are great with makeup, I would gladly take your advice. You can always send me a private message. Because I want to be able to do makeup properly, you know, help my friends with their weddings and whatnot. Oops, I don't need that anymore. All right, my next step is to do right above the brow. Let me kind of clean off my brush a little. And that would be this top one right here. And that's going to help cover up a lot of the mess up I made. Again, I'm getting eyeshadow all over my husband's stuff. I'm dead. Oh well, I'll clean it. Yeah, you don't need a lot of this, and it's really just a light color, kind of give you a little bit of a highlight up there. Nothing too big. All right, so my next step, I go back to my crease brush, and I'm going to take this piece right here. Just, you don't need a lot because it's a very bright color, and I try to just go along the right outside the corner of my eye to underneath so barely underneath my eye. See if I got it. Yeah. It's hard to see with the lighting in my room. It's not the best. I should have did something better. I don't know if you can see it or not. You know how I have it like right out the corner. Add a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, because I just barely get underneath this part of my eye. Still have a little makeup from last night at work. Try cleaning it off. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I need to find the right one. Here it is. It's a Wet n Wild glitter. This is my gold glitter. I had my clear glitter out, but it doesn't work well with the gold I'm using. So I have just a small, oops, wrong brush. Where'd that brush go? Here it is. Just a small little brush I use. Dang it. And it is it's actually a concealer brush, but I use it for the glitter because it's small. And I don't use concealer, which I know I should because of my eyes. So I just kind of go over the eyelid with the pretty glitter. Glitter. It just gives me a little bit of a shine and a prettiness. And I like to add where I put that really bright brass color right here at the corner. Kind of make my eyes pop a little bit. And, you know, I've had a lot of compliments on the way I do my makeup because it's very simple. It's not too heavy. You know, you're not wearing 10 pounds of makeup. You really aren't. You can hardly feel it. I mean, the glitter, yeah, you can feel it. And there's a cat hair on my brush. Seriously. There. You know, a lot of people think they have to wear like all that makeup, the contouring stuff, and you know the multiple foundations. I use one light liquid foundation and a powder foundation. You know, that is all I need. I spend usually about a half an hour, 15 to 30 minutes actually, depending on how much of a rush I'm in, doing my makeup. There we go, kind of fix that side a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see the glitter. There we go. Okay, so that one's done. Now I'm going to do the part I struggle with the most. Liquid eyeliner. I actually learned how to do this from another tutorial. Honestly, I wish I remembered her name because I would have put her link in the description. So if you know it, please, if you recognize what I'm doing, please put the link in a comment and I'll add it to my description. Because I don't remember her name. It's been months since I watched that video. There you go. I kind of wiped the sides off a little bit because you don't want too much. So what she showed me how to do, well, showed the world, start kind of in the middle of the eyelid. I kind of go thick. I don't mean to. And then you're gonna, oops, fix that a little bit. Kind of go to, and then once you get that, you just kind of lightly go to where your eyelashes start. You don't need to go through the whole eye. There you go. I know it looks bad, but I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one. This is where I have a lot of trouble. My hands shake really bad. Yeah, this one's gonna be hard. And you can go as thick as you want. I don't know how to do the, the cat eye look, or however, whatever it's called, where they have the little wings out here. So remember, just go to where your eyelashes start. I can't tell if those are even or not. I think I might have to readjust. There we go. Yeah, this side's a little thicker. So I would really love some tips. I can't tell if you guys can see it or not. There you go. Doot, doot. Okay. All right, next step for me is the bottom. Now this one I do the whole and then I go up over into the other waterline of the eye. And it's just one of those little twisty ones. Twitch, 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 twitch. Or twist. Yeah. So I just kind of do the line right here. I just want to make my eyes kind of pop. That's like the best feature on me, I guess, is my eye. So I do go up, just watch your eyeball. You'll probably draw that a little bit. It just gets this side a little bit more poppy, I guess. If you guys can see that. And then, same for the other eye. I know, it's hard to do. I'm using a webcam. It's like horrible lighting. Alright. There's the eyeliner. Yeah, I can put the lid back on. Forgot to grab my mascara, which I use the Almay Liquid Lash Extenders mascara. It's actually a blue, but it looks more black when it's on you. I like it. Make sure you kind of dab off the excess. What I do, and I learned this from a friend of mine, when you pull up, kind of blink a little bit, you don't get as many clumps. I like really long eyelashes, so I do a lot of mascara. Probably because I'm dumb. Alright, that's the first eyelash. And then on the bottom, I kind of just hit the tips just to darken them up because I hit it with a lot of, light powders. There we go. Yeah, you just kind of gotta blink a little bit. Blink, blink. Blink, blink. I know, a little silly. More cat hair. I have a cat. And she's crazy. There you go. Same thing with the bottom. There. Voila. Okay. My next step is I'm going to use my Maybelline New York Eye Studio and just an old brush I have. I don't like do the weird designs on my eyebrows. I just kind of darken them because of all the powder that was on them. That way they stand out more and they don't look like you're an old lady. So. Again, I would love some feedback on how to do more stuff. Because, like I said, I'm a waitress and our looks are actually very important. And it's sad. And, I hate to say it. It really is sad. So you don't need a lot to go over the eyebrow. I just lightly go over it. I try not to hit the skin too much because I don't want, like, a huge weird line on my skin. Like, see how I darkened it up? Now, one of the last things I'm going to do is this actually used to be lipstick. Girls, if you're running low on your lipstick to the point where it can't even come out, I suggest getting one of these little tiny bottles. Here, I'll show you an empty one. Here's an empty one. They're really small, but they're perfect for putting extra lipstick in, or when your eyeshadow breaks, you stick them in here. That way you don't waste it. You don't spend a shit ton of money, or poop ton of money. Sorry, I don't know how to edit that out. I'm gonna get my brush. Here it is. I like to use these brushes for if I do lip gloss, and sometimes I even put it on my lipstick. So I started out as like a lip liner, and then I go in from there. So I'll do the bottom lip first. Okay. Oop, no, that's up there. Sorry. There we go. Just gonna color it in. Okay. There you go. Now I'm gonna get a little bit more. Those little containers, you guys can get them, I think, at Hobby Lobby or Amazon. I'm not sure what they're called. They were given to me by my mother-in-law. Almost done. You won't have to hear me talk much longer. I'll do like a little line. Kind of push it back a little. I don't have very, big lips, so I have to like make them look plumper. And there's another thing you can do. I'll show you how to do that in just a sec. It'll actually help your lips kind of pop out more. Alright. So what I'll show you how to do, if I can find the lid to my lipstick. Well, now lip gloss or lip, whatever, tint. Let me see if I could find it. I think I gave it to my daughter. It's not. Oh, here it is. It's a New York Colors Frosty Shimmer. I just take a brush, whatever brush I have at the moment, or I use my fingers, whichever I feel like doing. You know what? I'll use, oops. Damn. Okay. I'll use my crease brush. You just need a little bit, and you just kind of, and it just kind of makes your lips pop a little bit. There you go. There. All right, the last thing that I do when I remember is I have, the lid's broken, so I'll just kind of pull it up like this. It's an e.l.f. finishing, Prime and Stay finishing powder. So I'll just take my full face brush, which is this one, and just kind of dab it along. It just helps keep everything in place, and it does not ruin your color at all. There we go. Whoop, didn't get enough there. There we go. It just helps everything stay in place. Now, it's hard to keep anything to stay in place when you're wearing a mask, so there's no really any point in wearing makeup if you have to wear a mask like I do. So that's pretty much it. I know I'm still learning how to do it myself, but I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Heck, I'll even make it look better and take my pigtails out. I try to braid my hair if I take a shower right before bed. Keeps from getting tangled, and it makes it look pretty at the end. See? It's so pretty. So if you guys would love to, I would love for you guys to give me some, pointers, send me some videos, and maybe I can do more tutorials, maybe not just makeup. I can do like candles, how to make tutus. I did one about how to get oil out of your garage. That was an easy one. It was actually kind of cool. See? There we go. This is my makeup tutorial, affordable makeup tutorial, and very easy, so anybody can do it. Please like my video. really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. If you want me to trash talk something, just tell me what it is you want me to trash talk, and I will do it, and I'll be as funny as you want. Okay? I try to be funny. Even if you have any pranks, I want to prank my husband. So I thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you all later. Stay safe, stay healthy. Toodles!